welcome to Boardman Gymnasium as the final game of the regular season between Boardman and Canfield tonight takes place as the Canfield Cardinals are coming off of a back-to-back game last night. They played at Poland, came out victorious 70-67, pushed their record to 10-11 on the year, while the Boardman Spartans are 13-8, looking to go 14-8 to end the regular season. So Donnie Riccatelli on hand. I am going solo tonight. There's a lot of extracurricular obligations going on elsewhere in Boardman, so Jay or Dom or anybody else that volunteered to come would not be able to make it tonight. So you're stuck with me and me only. Sorry, guys. We're just now getting underway with the introductions, and then we'll be ready for tip-off pretty soon here. But yeah, talking more about last night, Canfield controlled the game early against Poland. Poland was able to come back and tie the game, but down the stretch, it was a story of foul shots. Canfield made their foul shots, and Poland missed a few. So look for Canfield to probably be a little tired after a crazy night like that. They were able to take the 224 trophy back home to Canfield after they swept the Poland Bulldogs last night. So meanwhile, Boardman should have some fresh legs. Last time they played was Tuesday night at home against the Washington Tigers of Massillon. We're just about underway. And Boardman will control that opening tip. Trey DiPietro to Ben Alvarico. Gets it up to Seth Cervello. Cervello to DiPietro on the wing. Nice screen by Luke Ryan, getting DiPietro loose for an easy two. Puts Boardman up early. Russo with the ball on the wing for the Cardinals to McElroy. McElroy, there's not a shot he doesn't like, so he does like to force as well. That's a quick backdoor cut for Canfield to get on the board by Jake Snyder. Luke Ryan with another really good screen. That time, DiPietro thought he was going to get some foul called on that, but turned the ball over nonetheless. Russo's going to take that wide open three and hit it for a 5-2 Canfield lead with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Russo continues his hot hand. He was pretty streaky last night, so. Alvarico down to DiPietro, back out to Alvarico. Back up top to Cervello to Luke Ryan in the corner. Back to Cervello for a wide open three to tie this game up at 5. Boardman in the full court press. Trying to force some pressure, turnovers on Canfield. McElroy's going to take it, dish to the outside, down low on the low block. Back to Schneider again. So he's got 4 quick points on 2 easy buckets. Cervello thought about it, got it to Luke Ryan in the corner. From the wing for 3. That's good. Gives Boardman an 8-7 edge. Cervello applying the pressure on Russo. He gets the ball out of his hands quickly up to McElroy. McElroy loses out of bounds as the Boardman faithful student section. He's a student section favorite to pick on, so they were all in his ear on that turnover. Luke Ryan looking to drive baseline. Gets the ball tipped. Gets it right back down to DiPietro. DiPietro's going to throw it up top. It's going to get stolen. They're going to call a trailing foul, tripping foul on Ben Alvarico. A little bit of a continuation. Slavens was arguing a clear path foul. I don't know if they do that in high school. Cervello all over McElroy. McElroy tries to get it back down to Schneider. Or I'm sorry, Gerdick this time. Gerdick's in the game now for Schneider. Check that, they're both in the game. Alvarico on the wing. It's going to get tipped out back to Boardman. Another ISO move for Trey DePietro, baseline. He's going to pump fake and put that up and in. Gives Boardman a 10-7 lead, just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Russo gets the ball at the wing. Waving off Slavin. McElroy's thought about that three, but it's going to get tipped around and fall into the hands of Luke Ryan. Boardman's off and running again. Finds Ceservello for an easy jump shot. 12-7 Boardman, just under 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Trey DePietro with a high point block on Gerdic. Trey's going to try to take it all the way, kick it back to Cervello for three. That one's going to be a little deep, but it's going to be off the hands. No, it's going to be saved by Canfield from out of bounds. Alvarico applies the full court pressure. Gerdic gets it over to McElroy. McElroy's going to drive at the top of the key, try to force a shot. That's going to be a little too deep. Rebound to DePietro. DePietro gets a screen from Carter Mraz, and he takes off to the hole for the reverse. That one's going to be off the back of the rim, but a rebound Ceservello to keep the possession alive. Boardman definitely likes this matchup. And DePietro's definitely taking advantage of it. He's got a little tap on the mouth too. Could have been a foul, but that's going to be a timeout by Canfield as Boardman just went on a 6-0 run on their own. So it's a 30-second timeout.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more. Visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
All right, coming back after that timeout. Canfield looking for some answers on how to stop Trey DePietro. Right now, there is none. McElroy's going to take one from Glenwood. That one's going to be off the mark. Rebound DePietro again. Brady DePietro in the game now for the Spartans, along with David Del Torrio and Nico Holshoe. Del Torrio at the top of the key. Quick trigger. That one's going to be a little deep. Rebound Gerdic up to McElroy, over to Slavins. Slavins trying to take the freshman to the hole, but good defense there by Del Torrio. McElroy's thinking about it. He's going to shoot this one from Glenwood. This one's going to be good. Shot that from the big S on the Spartans, so about 8 feet behind the line. Slavins thought he was going to get a steal, but knocked out of bounds back to Boardman. So it's 14-10, 2:02 to go in the first quarter. Spartans controlling the game pretty much for the most part. It's been the Trey DePietro show so far. And that's going to be a foul on Schneider. putting Trey DiPietro to the line. So Trey gets that first one to drop. 15-10 Boardman. More substitutions as Alvarico comes in for Luke Ryan. Shapiro checked in for McElroy. And 2 for 2 from the free throw line so far for Trey DiPietro. Makes it a 16-10 game. Shout out to Don Mascola, who decided to escape the cold weather and make his way down to Venice, Florida for the weekend, or possibly the week. But big shout out to Don. He says, "Go Spartans," watching from sunny Florida. That's going to be a travel on Russo as he had nowhere to go. Great defense by the freshman, Daltorio. Into the game for Russo is going to be number 14, but we don't have that on our roster. So Canfield did switch some of their numbers up, so I apologize if I don't get his name tonight. Daltorio gets that ball tipped. He's got to watch that 10-second count. Gets past Slavens. Over to Alvarico. Back up top to Trey DiPietro. Trey's calling for a screen. He wants to go ISO. Gets a decent screen, but has to give the ball up to Alvarico. Repositions himself. Holschu's wide open. Thought about the three. Gets it over to Brady DiPietro. Holschu's going to take a wild and crazy shot over Gurdich, and that's not going to fall. So a little bit of a forced shot there for the Spartans that they don't need right now. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Slavens is going to drive on Alvarico and get the bump for the foul. So that'll give Canfield the ball out of bounds underneath. McElroy's going to check back in. Carter Mraz is going to check in for Trey DiPietro. Luke Ryan in for Alvarico. And Slavens is going to take a break for the Cardinals. Shapiro to inbound. That's going to be a double dribble by the infamous number 14. 36.4 to go. Shapiro is going to put pressure on the freshman. Brady DiPietro gets it up to Luke Ryan. Luke Ryan gets it over to Brady DiPietro. Up to David Daltorio. Back to the corner. Down underneath to Holschu. Holschu's going to try to power his way up for a two-pointer, but that's not going to drop either. So Schneider's playing good defense on Holschu. The problem is Holschu's not Trey DiPietro, and Schneider's having issues with DiPietro tonight. So Daltorio with a quick trigger. That's not going to fall, but Luke Ryan with a great rebound putback, giving Boardman an 18-10 lead with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll see if Canfield can get a shot off. McElroy stops and pops one from up top. That one's going to be short. It's going to be a rebound, but it's going to be too little, too late. As the Boardman Spartans take an 18-10 first quarter lead. We'll be back after a word from our wonderful sponsors.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
All right, coming back from break, 18-10 Boardman lead. Pretty much all Boardman, for the most part, under control. A little stoppage in play, not sure what's going on here. Boardman looked like they were going to have 6 people out there. Now it's all square, so Canfield with the ball. Shapiro dribbles up, gets it up top to the infamous number 14, trying to work the ball down to Gurdich. Back up to McElroy. McElroy's going to stop and pop. It's going to be off the mark. Great defense by Seth Cervello as another rebound, monster rebound by Trey DiPietro. Gets the screen from Carter Mraz. Back up to Mraz up top to Cervello. They're going to reset the offense, so Boardman definitely in control of this one. Nice backdoor cut by Seth Cervello. Springs them loose to double up Canfield 20-10. Boardman offensively moving the ball really well. Boardman will be in action next Wednesday at Alliance in the first round of the tournament. Trey DiPietro with another block on Gurdich, but he's going to clean that up and put it back in for a 20-12 game. But Trey playing some great defense. Unfortunately, just can't jump twice and block it twice. So great backdoor cut again by Cervello to keep that lead stretched out to 10. Seniors are really stepping up for the Spartans tonight. McElroy thought about that three, felt the pressure of Luke Ryan coming. Had to give it up. Not sure what that three-pointer was, but that was a little errant by the Canfield Cardinals. And Trey DiPietro with another rebound, pushing it up the floor. Gets it to Luke Ryan. Clears the lane for DiPietro for a reverse, but that's going to be off the mark. Great hustle by both teams, but it's going to be Canfield basketball. That was a little bit of a ticky-tack foul called on Seth Cervello there as he was trying to impede the progress of the Canfield Cardinal, but Jerry's having some fun with the student section. Shapiro to trigger it into Gurdich. Back over to Shapiro. Gurdich was the WKBN player of the game. Shout out to Jerry Blasco, bringing me some treats tonight. Schneider's going to get that and one opportunity. It's going to be a foul on Alvarico. Sorry, it's going to be foul on Luke Ryan. I couldn't see the board, but Schneider's going to get that and one. Jerry Blasco's trying to feed me, Kara, if you're listening, Jerry Blasco's trying to feed me Little Debbie's and Oreo Cakesters. I told him I can't eat any of that stuff until March 31st, so unfortunately I'm going to have to give it back to him and decline. But don't worry, Jerry, your cookies are coming, buddy. Yeah, right. Cervello's going to fake the pass. That one's going to be a little short, but Brady DiPietro with a monster rebound. So the DiPietro brothers are really hitting the boards well tonight. Gets the ball down the tray down the middle of the lane. Can't get that one to fall. Boardman does hustle back on defense, though, to stop any run from Canfield. 22-15, 5:15 to go in the half. Slavens tries to get to the hole, kicks it back out to Russo for three. That one's going to be off the mark. Gurdich went over the back of DiPietro, was able to turn around and get that up and in. 22-17, 5 minutes to go. Canfield starting to settle down a little bit. Boardman still in control of this game, though. Taking the right shots, just got to get them all to drop. Right on cue, Brady DiPietro hits that three, makes it a 25-17 game. Slavens holding the ball up top. Gets the ball over to Schneider on the wing. Back up to Gurdich, trying to get some backdoor action going for the Cardinals, but Boardman's defense has been smothering so far on this possession. Russo's going to get the ball back out. Up top to Gurdich. Gurdich is not a three-point threat. Gets it over to Schneider. That one's going to be short. I'm sorry, Shapiro. Cervello with the pump fake. Drives up to the top for Carter Mraz, 3-ball. That one's going to be off the mark, but that was a good-looking shot. Just couldn't fall. Shapiro's trying to push the tempo. Gets it out to Slavin. Slavin's with an awkward-looking shot, but gets that three-pointer to go in. 25-20 now. Boardman with the lead. Luke Ryan with the ball at the wing. Gets it to Cervello at the baseline. Back up to Ryan. Forcing the ball down to DePietro. Gets the turnover. Schneider gets the ball blocked and tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Back to Canfield, but great hustle by both Brady DePietro, Luke Ryan, and Carter Mraz from keeping Canfield getting an easy 2 points. Slavins gets the ball up to Russo, back over to Schneider. That's the only easy bucket Canfield's had so far tonight has been on the low block. Twice by Schneider, this time by Gurdich. 25-22 with 2:50 to go. Luke Ryan's going to pull the trigger for three, and that one's going to be good. And if Luke Ryan stays hot, forget about it, folks. This kid is on fire, continues his shooting streak from Tuesday night. Already with 8 points on the night, 2 3-pointers and a nice layup. Trying to work the ball into the high post of Gurdich, but the defense is pretty smothering so far. Gets the ball to Schneider in the dead spot, back over to Russo, back over to Slavins, back to Russo. That one's going to be off the mark, and another rebound by Trey DePietro. It's going to be a jump ball, but it's going to be Boardman's possession nonetheless. 6-point game, 2:10 to go in the half, 28-22 Boardman. DePietro already with double figures. Slavin's trying to make the freshman work. Gets it to Luke Ryan in the corner again. Luke's going to drive baseline, go up for the 2-pointer. He thought he got fouled, but it's going to be a tip out of bounds off of Luke Ryan back to Canfield. Alvarico and Cervello are going to check in for Luke Ryan and David Del Torrio. Those Boardman seniors are doing a great job showing up tonight on their floor. Last time they're going to be at home on their floor during the regular season, so they definitely want this victory. Schneider's going to throw the ball to his head coach. The only problem is the head coach is not out on the court. Just under 1:30 to go, 28-22. Cervello to DePietro. DePietro is going to get a fake screen from his brother. Kicks it out to the baseline to Seth Cervello. That's going to be rattled up and around and fall off the rim. No good. Rebound to Schneider. Kicks it up to Slavins. Slavins thought he'd be off and running, but he had Ben Alvarico, who's one of the fastest people in the state of Ohio, chasing him down. Great defense by Boardman as number 14 is going to force the ball. DePietro is going to drive baseline, kick it out to Alvarico for three. That one's going to be a little deep. That's going to be another jump ball opportunity. That's going to go to Canfield this time with 35 seconds to go. Boardman clinging to a 6-point lead. McElroy back in the game for Russo. So usually when McElroy's in the game, he's going to look to force shots and shoot wherever he feels like it. So 30 seconds to go. Cervello on McElroy. Alvarico on Slavens. And again, I apologize. I don't have the name for number 14 for Canfield. Slavens gets it up top with 10 seconds to go. He's going to drive down the lane a little loose. Gets an easy pass to Schneider for an easy two. So it's going to be 28-24 Boardman heading into the break. So we're going to take a pause and hear from all of our sponsors. But Canfield with a little bit of momentum going into the halftime. So we'll see what kind of adjustments both teams have. Stay tuned for the second half.
21 News.
Valley reaction. Why the police chief
expand
Reporters you trust.
Mahoning and
New Wilmington restaurant.
Recovering from
Telling more local stories.
A community in Niles
Front. Here in Youngstown, right
around our valley.
Here at the University of Dayton Center.
Because you expect
a storybook ending for the Kennedy this evening that will push away as we go through.
More local news.
In Mercer County.
Before they become life-threatening.
21 News. Locally owned. Locally connected.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring. And, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
High-res futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow.
Wind is kind of the big story today as well.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
As fine as the eye can see, the finest hardwoods from the finest trees. Made for your home and within your means, Baird Brothers will help fulfill your dreams. Let life and light come shining through in quiet morns. And heavy traffic, too. Find your easy-to-afford fine hardwood floors and doors and more at BairdBrothers.com.
This is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at WRSInsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. If we don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
Coca's Pizza, proud to announce our pizza buffet's back every Wednesday at our Boardman and Canfield locations. Adults only $7.99 and kids only $4.99, and $2 beer starting at 8 o'clock. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. With our combined 70 years experience, WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services, or visit WRSwealth.com. Good luck, athletes.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Every customer has
marketing to learn more.
Every customer has a
Okay, returning to the second half. Boardman with the basketball, 28-24 lead. Donnie Riccatelli on hand solo tonight. As I said earlier, without my my right hand men, Jason and Dom. Another backdoor cut, beautiful pass. They saw something at halftime and made that quick adjustment. Cervello is having a great night getting to the glass. He's already got 9. (30-24), 7:30 to go in the third quarter. McElroy's going to be wide open for 3. That's going to be off the mark. Rebound by Carter Mraz. Cervello bringing the ball up court. Cervello with the wide open 3. That one's going to be just in and out, but a great tip in by Ben Alvarico. Great hustle play. 32-24, Boardman, 7 minutes to go. And they continue the pressure too. That's going to be tipped out of bounds by Carter Mraz. Slavens bringing the ball up to Schneider. Schneider gets the ball at the wing, back up to Slavens. Cervello's chasing McElroy all over the floor. Gurdich with the ball. He's going to lose the handle. It's going to be a turnover. Carter Mraz comes up with it, gets it to Cervello. Boardman already solidified the AAC championship with the away victory at Warren Harding. Alvarico's going to take that ball down the middle of the lane on a reverse, kiss it off the glass to take that lead back out to 10. And just like I said earlier, one of the fastest guys in the state of Ohio, thanks to his fantastic track workouts. Blows past his defender for an easy. That's going to be technical on McElroy out on the floor. Not really sure what he said, but he definitely didn't like, the referee definitely didn't like what he said. So that's going to put Trey DePietro to the line to try to extend this lead out to 12. But getting back to Ben Alvarico, he's just amazing to watch on the basketball court. He's really stepped up towards the back half of the season, and man, catching him out on that track is something else. So DePietro's going to get that first one to drop. He's already got 11 on the night. Make that 12 and possession of the ball. So Boardman can really open this game wide open in the third quarter. DePietro's going to get the ball out to the wing to Alvarico. Luke Ryan's going to get the ball off the screen. Cervello's going to try to get that jump shot over Gurdich, but he's a little bit too much taller than Cervello, so that's going to be out of bounds back to the Spartans. Cervello on the wing. Gets the ball up to Mraz. Mraz is going to get it over to Luke Ryan. He's going to take the ball to the hole. He's going to miss, but Trey DePietro's there to clean it up for 14 points on the night. And just like that, 14 points for DePietro, 14-point Boardman Spartan advantage. Alvarico's going to get called for that blocking foul, but he was smothering Russo. Referee had no other choice but to call a foul. It's going to be a full timeout by Canfield, so we'll be back after a message from Dickey Electric.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun, it all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
This tax season is the perfect time for you to turn your tax refund into a vehicle at Greenwood Chevrolet. I'm Tracy, and I will be with you every step of the way, from helping you find the perfect vehicle to getting you approved for financing that works for you, and peace of mind with a vehicle backed by the Greenwood Advantage warranty. This tax season, don't miss out on the car you want and the worry-free experience you deserve. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet in Austintown. Greenwood Chevrolet in Austintown.
All right, Canfield with the ball after that full timeout. Down 14, 38-24, approaching 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Shapiro with the ball up to Schneider. Schneider down to, oh my goodness, he's going to get a thunderous block by Trey DePietro on Gurdich, but it was a good look. They thought about it. DePietro said, not this time. Luke Ryan's going to knock the ball out of bounds. Back to Canfield. Canfield's going to get the ball on the sideline. Gurdich last night had his way with Poland with, I believe, 25 points in 13 rebounds. But tonight he's been pretty much held in check. He's going to shoot that one a little long. Rebound Anthony Hightower. Hightower's first action of the night. Kicks it out to Luke Ryan. Luke Ryan to Cervello on the wing. Back to Anthony Hightower in the corner. Hightower's going to drive, kick it out to DePietro. Back up to Ryan. Ryan over to Cervello, back to Hightower. Cervello being very aggressive tonight too. Great backdoor cut. Just can't get the ball in his hands as Hightower, so it's going to be back to Canfield. Back to Shapiro. Shapiro's going to get it back up to Slavens. Hightower all over Slavens. Russo's going to take that wide open three to make it a 38-27 Boardman advantage. Cervello over to Ryan. Back to Cervello. Cervello gets it to Hightower on the wing. Hightower to Mraz. It's going to be a jump shot, quick and easy jump shot by Hightower. 40-27 Boardman, 3:08 to go in the third quarter. Russo again from the wing. That one's going to be off the mark. Rebound again by Trey DePietro. He's pushing a double-double. Luke Ryan thought he had an easy layup, but they stripped it from behind. Turned the ball over. Boardman continues the pressure. Slavens drives down the lane to Gurdich. Hightower's going to block Gurdich from behind. Ryan's going to shoot the ball from the wing. He's going to chase his own rebound down. And that's going to be a jump ball, but that's going to go to Canfield this time. But great hustle by Boardman, chasing things down on the defensive and offensive end. Mass substitution, Holshoe, Daltorio, and Brady DePietro. It's going to be a full timeout by the Spartans as we come back after a word from
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
Canfield with the basketball. Boardman's going to go with some full court pressure. 2:26 to go in the third quarter. Canfield gets the ball into the front court. Slavens to Shapiro. Shapiro looking to drive, kick back out to Slavens. Slavens is going to take another three-pointer. He just got a weird release. It doesn't look like he's shooting, but it ends up going towards the rim, so bear with me on that. It looks like more of a pass. DePietro is going to go hard at the rim, but he's not going to get the call, as Schneider was able to, I guess, block the shot. Hightower's going to get a foul drawn. Slavens, I'm sorry, is going to get a foul drawn on Hightower. The infamous number 14 is going to check in for Russo. And again, if anybody can let me know who number 14 is, it looks like a couple of numbers have changed on the roster, so I don't want to say somebody that isn't. It's going to be a foul called as the freshman gets to the line. Again, I don't have his number either. I apologize. I do know he's a 6'6" freshman, though. That foul's going to be on David Daltorio, his first. First one's up and in, makes it a 40-28 Boardman advantage with 136 to go in the third quarter. And the second one's going to rattle around and drop. Substitution for Canfield's going to put Gurdich back in the game for Schneider. It's going to be a quick foul on Slavens. That's only Canfield's second foul of the half. Boardman getting a lot of guys in so far tonight. Daltorio in the backcourt. Gets a screen from Holshoe. Over to Brady DePietro. Holshoe to Hightower. Hightower's going to miss that layup. He was more open than he thought, I believe. So Had to change his angle at the last second. Couldn't get that to fall. It's going to be a foul on Valtorio. That's going to be his second. Luke Ryan's going to check in for him. 44.3 to go, 11-point Boardman advantage. Gurdich with the ball on the wing. He's going to get the screen from the freshman. That three ball is going to be off the mark. Rebound Hightower. Hightower's going to push the tempo. 15 seconds to go. Looks like Boardman's going to be satisfied with the last shot. Although it's going to be Slavin's going to pick the pocket. Hightower's going to get called for the offensive push-off. With 8.9 seconds to go, Slavin's tried to pick the pocket of Hightower. Hightower didn't like it, so he gave him a little extra. It's going to give the ball to Canfield. They're going to look for the last shot. 40-29, and McElroy's going to come back in the game. Five team fouls for Boardman now. Slavin's going to look to drive. He's going to find Shapiro in the corner. That one's going to be off the mark. And as the buzzer sounds, DePietro comes down with another rebound. Makes it 40-29 heading into the final stanza. We'll be back after a message.
The first thing that really struck me was the passion of the YSN team sports. But what really stood out was the respect they seem to show every program in the area. There seemed to be no bias. I truly admire that. You got to work hard for what you get. You're not going to beat them. You got to put the work. Northeastern Ohio, YSN certainly does that. Personified. My name is Super Dave O'Malley, and my sports network is your sports network.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun, it all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Okay, coming back to the start of the fourth quarter, it's going to be Boardman basketball with an 11-point lead, 40-29. DePietro already with 14 points and close to a double-double with rebounds. I'd have to say he's probably there by now, but I don't have the stats in front of me. He's going to drive to the hole, try to get that one to drop. That one's going to be off the rim. Rebound by Schneider. That's going to be a foul on Cervello. That's going to give Boardman their 16th foul, so Canfield's going to live at the line the rest of the way on any foul. Snyder gets it to Slavin. Slavin's back to Snyder. McElroy's got the ball on the wing. He's going to try to pop and shot over Cervello. That one's going to be off the mark. Cervello's been all over him tonight. Limited McElroy on many shot opportunities. So DePietro ISO on Schneider. Backdoor cut by Ryan's going to kick it back out to Cervello. Over to DePietro. Back to his brother. Trey's going to drive out to Mraz for three. That one's going to be a little long. That's going to be a rebound by Slavins. 7 minutes to go. A minute off the clock. Nobody scored. So if you're Boardman, you're okay with that. you definitely want to apply the offensive pressure still. McElroy looks to drive. He's going to get that up and over on Cervello as DePietro tried to come across. Boardman still clinging to a 9-point lead, just getting a little sloppy with the basketball. Gets the ball up to Russo. Russo's going to throw it up and in. And Boardman's going to call a timeout just to regroup here with a 7-point lead. 6:20 to go in the game. I believe it's a 30-second.
Jimmy Sudman here, director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Okay, that quick 30-second timeout by Coach Birch, I'm sure, was just to regroup the troops, get them swimming in the right direction to close out this game. So 40-33, 6:15 to go. Canfield opening up with a 4-0 run to start the quarter. Cervello up to DePietro. DePietro's thinking about it. He's gonna lose the handle, but that's gonna be a foul on McElroy. That only gives Canfield their third team foul, though, with 6:01 to go in the game. Ryan gets it into DePietro, over to Mraz. Mraz back to Cervello, to Brady DePietro. DePietro gets it to Luke Ryan with a nice cut. Doesn't find anything, dishes it back out. So Trey DePietro is going to look to drive on the night man. Let me tell you what, that was a tough put in by Trey DePietro to give him 16 points over two Canfield defenders. That is going to be tipped and out of bounds going to the Boardman Spartans. So 42-33, 5:32 to go. Canfield with an errant pass gets tipped by their own player out of bounds. Cervello in the backcourt. Slavin's looking to pick the pocket of Cervello, but Cervello's a little bit more seasoned than a couple other point guards, so he says, not today, my friend. Trey DePietro calling for a screen. Gets it over to Luke Ryan. Luke Ryan thought about that three. Gets it to DePietro. Back to Cervello. Cervello's going to bring it back up top. Luke Ryan's got ISO with DePietro again, so he's going to work his magic. Get to the hole for 18 points on the night. And just like that, it's back to an 11-point lead. So Boardman had an 11-point lead going into the quarter. It's right back to that. That's an ill-advised foul there. That's not even a foul. He just tripped. So that's going to put him to the line, though, unfortunately. So Trey DePietro, sorry you got called for that, but that wasn't a foul, buddy. Russo's going to be at the line for a 1-and-1. But if you're Boardman, you like that 3 minutes and 16 seconds came off the clock, and the margin's still the same. So Russo's first attempt is no good. Another rebound by DePietro. Definitely has a double-double now. And that's going to be a quick foul on Russo. That gives Canfield 4 fouls now, and that might be the strategy if you're Canfield. If Boardman's trying to push a little bit of a run, foul him just so this game doesn't get completely out of hand without the opportunity to get the ball back. So DePietro ISO on Schneider. DePietro's gonna pass the ball down to Luke Ryan. Somehow Mraz came back up with it. DePietro's gonna dunk the ball for the and one opportunity. Trey DePietro with a huge slam Gets fouled. Was able to put it right through the hoop. That's a nice way to get to 20 points. The officials are a little upset that the student section went a little crazy for that, but man, well-deserved, Trey. Trey looking to cap off that three-point play with a free throw here. And he does. Gives him 21 on the night. Scoreboard says 23 now, so maybe they missed a bucket earlier. So we'll take a look at that later. But for now, Trey DePietro has 23 points. And Boardman's back out to a 14-point lead. Just under 4 minutes to go in the game. Snyder gets the ball on the wing. Looks like Gurdich is trying to position himself on DePietro, but Canfield just passing the ball along up top. Boardman's perfectly fine with them taking the time off the clock. 14's going to get that ball blocked by Luke Ryan. Luke Ryan's going to get rewarded up the front end with a nice little scoop up and under to make Boardman's lead the biggest of the night. That's going to be a timeout by Canfield. 49-33, 3:29 to go. Boardman says not tonight, not on our last night on this court. We'll be back after a word.
Coca's Pizza, proud to announce our pizza buffet's back every Wednesday at our Boardman and Canfield locations. Adults only $7.99 and kids only $4.99, and $2 beers starting at 8 o'clock. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
Coming back from that 30-second timeout by Canfield. Boardman really flexing their muscle. It was a 7-point game not too long ago. Now it's back to 16. Boardman's largest lead of the night. Gurdich thought about the outside jumper. Gets it back up to Slavens. And again, Canfield's not moving fast enough to come back in this game. They're passing the ball up top, and Boardman's perfectly fine with that with their defense. Under 3 minutes now to go in the game. Shapiro takes a corner three. Wait, another rebound by Trey DePietro. Imagine that. Luke Ryan wide open for three. He had way too much time. He thought too hard about that, but he really out-hustled and chased that rebound down, though. He was mad that he left that one short. Slavens could have got called for a foul there. Under 2:30 now. Alvarico has ISO. Doesn't take the shot. Gets the ball back up to Cervello. Back to DePietro. DePietro's going to go baseline. And he's going to slam it again! This time a two-handed jam. Gives Boardman their biggest lead of the night, 51-33. So on his last night of the regular season on his home floor, two nice jams by Trey DePietro. 51-33, 150 to go in the game. And again, Canfield's not doing anything quick to try to get any shots up, so they're pretty much throwing in the towel. 25 for DePietro tonight. Has to have at least a dozen rebounds. Shapiro's going to be off the mark on that three. Luke Ryan comes down with that rebound. It looks like it's going to be empty the bench time for Boardman with 1:22 to go in the game. Alvarico with the jump shot. That's going to be off the glass. It's going to be a chase down. Mraz is just going to foul just to get these guys in the game. So A minute 10 to go. It's going to put Slavens at the line for a 1-on-1 opportunity. Crowd favorite Cortland Love, Tommy Naraki, David Del Toro, Ryder Krebs, all checking into the game. DeMar Clark coming into the game for Luke Ryan. Del Toro gladly gives DeMar the line opportunity. Slavin's first shot's going to be up and in. 51-34. It's a tale of two nights for your Canfield. They doubled this point output last night against Poland, 70-67. 51-35 as Slavens is going to check out. Del Toro brings it up. Folks, you got another guy in this game, and Tommy Naraki, that can light up that rim too. So if he gets an opportunity, I'd hope he takes it. Ryder Krebs for three. That one's going to be off the mark for Cortland Love with a huge rebound. Gets his own rebound, goes up strong. It's going to get blocked. Cortland with two opportunities, two rebounds though. Ryder Krebs with the steal. He's going to get that one. That's not up and under in. Ryder Krebs points to the student section. Makes it a 53-35 game, 30 seconds to go. And the fans are loving this one, folks. Great send-off if you're the Spartan faithful. And once again, the huddle cam doesn't show the true nature of who's here in the game. This student section's full from top to bottom in this gym. And that's going to do it, folks. 53-35. Our player of the game, obviously, Trey DePietro with 25 points and probably a dozen rebounds. But, man, they really brought the energy tonight. Hopefully that can carry over Wednesday night at Alliance to where if they win that game, they'll come back here next Saturday and face the Mashland Washington Tigers, who they faced last Tuesday. So that's going to do it for us. It's been a fun ride this season, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great night and be safe.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.